Hey guys, it's Thorn, back for second installment of me ruining your life with cool tarot decks. That's the most melodramatic thing anyone's ever said. Okay. Um, so these are some decks that I think some of you would just really dig, and I imagine most of these you haven't heard of, and you should, because they're cool. I think all of them are self-published. Or otherwise produced directly by the artist somehow. So here it goes. These first two decks are by the same artist, and she actually has two others, which are also both really cool, but these in particular ones are just adorable. So these are by Nikisha, and she's got an Etsy shop. I'll list everybody down below where you can get a copy of these assorted things if you want. So this is the Rabbit Tarot. It's a small deck, right? It's a little bit smaller than my hand. And these are just, I think they're watercolor. But they're just adorable and sweet. It's a take on Rider-Waite, as I think pretty much all these are. But if you like bunnies, you need this deck. Look how cute they are. Let's see, and the minor arcana, if I remember correctly, are like tree branches. Oops. Look at him. He's burdened. Oh, bunnies being burdened are still cute. Let's see. There's the queen. Who else we got? Carrots. Carrots. Right. This deck is just adorable. So, rabbit people, this one is the one you need. Okay. Same artist. This is the Tarot, right? It's the Rat Tarot. The Tarot. Get it? I think this was her first deck, and it's my favorite of her four. Again, same size. I think she has them in a couple of sizes, but these are just wonderful. So if you're a rat person, you should check these out. Or maybe it's easier if I do this. And if you go to her Etsy shop, she actually has package deals where if you want more than one of her deck, they're very inexpensive anyway, but if you want all of the decks, you can do that. She's got nice package deals for you to save you some cash. But they're just so cute. Small, very comfortable handle. You can stick it in your pocket. And you can say things to people like, oh, would you like a tarot reading? And they'll go, you mean tarot? And you'll go, no, tarot. And then you'll show them, and they'll understand. This next deck is the Animism Tarot, which I don't think this was an Etsy purchase. I think she has her own website. But the Animism Tarot, again, lots of animals. I didn't do this on purpose, where all but two of the decks I'm going to show you are animal decks. These are just really lovely, kind of sweet images of all different kinds of critters. Here's the back, right? The roosters with the sun and the rabbit and the moon. I don't know if these are watercolor too. I'm really not an artist, guys, so I couldn't really tell you about the medium, but isn't that great? If you like animals, this would be a good choice. I think you can also get prints of these through her shop site, but I'll get that link. So this is the Animism Tarot. This next deck is particularly lovely. It's a set of major arcana and then the aces. I don't know if this is real or if I just dreamed it up because I want it to be true, but I think she might be making the Minor Arcana too. God, I hope she does. That would just be awesome. And it's especially neat because she actually lives in Alabama in the same town that my parents do, and I just can't believe that anything beautiful and just esoteric on top of it came out of the town where my parents live in Alabama. So that just makes it that much cooler. This is the Wooden Tarot, the Major Arcana set. It's a limited edition set, but I'm sure she still has them. And these were actually done on wood panels originally, and then of course printed on paper. They're larger cards, so if you find that difficult, then they will be difficult, but really, really beautiful. She's just, I mean, this is the back. So you've got kind of the Ouija planchette model there. Again, lots of animals. See, I'm having a hard time even pulling them apart to show them to you. Just rich, soft color. Some of the cards are a little on the dark side. You know, a little macabre, but we like that. It's beautiful. So check this one out. This is great. There's Death. Oh, Oliver!
Hi. Say I'm a cat. I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, sorry about that. Oliver Diversion. This is a really, really neat deck. Definitely a collector's piece if it's not one that you end up reading with, although people do. So that's worth checking out. I really hope she does the minors and releases a full deck because I'll be all over that. My last animal deck is the Animalis Os Fortuna deck. Again, these are black and white. Here's the back. More critters, a little spooky, right? You can see the skull through the crystal ball there. Pretty neat. Let's see. At some point I'll figure out how to rig a camera. This is a really lovely image. I actually got a print of this and put it on my wall. But someday I'll figure out how to rig my camera so that I can actually take videos that are a little bit more worthwhile. And maybe I'll learn how to edit someday too. Although don't hold your breath, but I'm a little bit too lazy for that. But this is a really, really neat deck. Again, if you're into animals, if you like black and white, if you're into body bits and skulls and animal parts, you'll dig this one. Standard sized cards. Let's see. I guess wands are all salamanders and lizards of various things. Okay, yeah, there's chameleon. Turtle. Let's see. Who else we got in here? Cups is, of course, aquatic critters. That makes sense. So super neat. Swords are birds, because what else? Really neat. This deck, this is the Steampunk Tarot, but it's not the Steampunk Tarot that Llewellyn released a few years ago. There's actually another Steampunk Tarot that was popularly released that I've seen at major bookstores before, but I can't think of the printer. This one is by Curly Q Design and comes in a tin. And I don't know if they all do or if this was a limited release or what, but it came with a specially printed reading cloth too. If you're into steampunk, this one I think is so much cooler than the Llewellyn one. First of all, the paper, I hope this comes through on the camera, but it probably won't. The paper is like opalescent. It's shimmery and just really lovely. This is the card back. Super neat. And the images are lots of vintagey type image, and then I don't know what it's called when they take the other images and superimpose them on others. Again, I'm not an artist. This technique has a name. I don't know what it is, but this deck is just really beautiful, I think, in all ways that a tarot deck can be beautiful. The images themselves are lovely, the back is cool, but the paper is just, it just has this sheen to it, and they're so pleasant to touch. The devil, isn't he great? So again, if you're into steampunk, Victorian stuff, and whatever this artistic style is called, or if you just like weird tarot decks, this is a good one. I do know that this one comes in different sizes, and this was another Etsy find. But really, really neat deck. Just sort of randomly showing you things here. So, pretty cool. I think this was the large size. Again, it's about the size of my hand. This last one, I have to show you the packaging, because the packaging is part of what makes this deck so cool. This is the Robot Tarot. It's in a metal tin, and it closes with this metal band. And just slides off. I don't know, I guess this is spray painted or screen printed. The battery, that's pretty cool. These are just neat. I think only the major arcana are illustrated. Yeah, okay. So here's the back. And these are just bright and striking, fun cards. Robots. I don't know, they just make me think of H.G. Wells or something, but isn't that great? Oh, right, male and female parts joined in love. Because we're heteronormative over here on the Robot Tarot, and with pretty much all tarot, but really neat. The minor arcana are, let's see, so the little fuses are the wands. Very simple. And what are these? These are cups. Swords or screwdrivers. Because that's what you need to put your robot together. Let's see. Pretty cool. I had to wait a little while. I think he prints them individually as they're ordered. There was a small issue with my order where I ended up with 2 knights instead of a knight and a queen or something like that. And anyway, I let him know and he just mailed me the card that was missing. It was no problem. Very pleasant to deal with. So there you have it. There are some new decks that you should check out online. Yeah, so these, I mean, like, these to me are novelty decks. Like I said, I read almost exclusively with the Universal Weight. I just think tarot is just beautiful and a really profound kind of art that just, I don't know, and it's tactile. I just am pretty nuts about tarot. So if you're nuts about tarot, and I know some of you are, I hope that I have made your life just a little bit richer and potentially more challenging. So there you are. Hope you all are having a lovely evening, and I will see you next time.